Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well and having a nice weekend. This week's video is gonna be a transitional video. I am so happy that this season is here because I am a huge fan of spring. Spring is probably my favorite season just because I really love the fashion also behind it, but it's also just like lighter and sunnier and flowers are blooming and all the good stuff comes in spring. So I'm really happy that I also get to kind of like transition now, also like my outfits and my wardrobe into something a bit like lighter. Definitely there is gonna be layers involved in the spring, but I definitely think that it comes like now in a bit of a lighter mode. Definitely we're not gonna be wearing those like thick knits and coats that we were wearing during the winter time, but definitely spring is just so nice because I think that you can kind of like style a lot of different like options, and definitely also like with the layering part in it, I think that makes it also like a very interesting season. I definitely love layering myself. For example, like summertime is not like my favorite season to get dressed, but definitely like spring and autumn are like my favorites just because you get to layer like a lot of like stuff in your outfit and make them a bit more like dimensional. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys in this video kind of like my collection of spring must-haves that you need to have in your closet. These are definitely stuff that you probably already have, and also like if you have seen, for example, my autumn must-haves, these are also things that kind of like repeat themselves a little bit because these two seasons have kind of like a very similar philosophy I find behind them, but it's definitely here like now we are kind of like transitioning towards the more warmer months, so definitely the items that I will be showing are also like a bit lighter than the ones that I showed you back then in autumn. But yeah, let's just not waste any more time and get straight to it. And the first item that I would recommend you guys to have in your spring wardrobe are definitely some very basic t-shirts. You will be probably surprised why I say that, because this is just not a very typical thing that people might maybe like address when it comes to these like transitional must-have videos, but I find t-shirts now in spring to be like a very good layering piece, just because you never know in spring, at least like in Switzerland, the time where the weather is just very unpredictable, so you might not know when you need maybe to take a couple of layers off, and it would always be nice to have kind of like a t-shirt underneath that you can have kind of like as your last layer in case it gets like very warm. And I find like basic t-shirts to be like really nice because they're also like very multifunctional. For example, this one that I have that I'm showing is the one from H&M that I got I think like last year, and I have this also in white, and I really love these ones because they are very simple, but they are also very comfy. They are cotton, they are very well done, and they have a very nice fit. They are very straight but also a little bit oversized, so I really love these ones. I will also be linking these down below because I find them to be like a very great kind of like more affordable option. I know that for example Arcad has also like very nice basic t-shirts, but they are a little bit more pricey, but I am very happy with the ones that I have from H&M, and as I said, I got them like in a couple of colors just because I like to have them in stock. But yeah, I find them for the springtime to be like a great addition, as I said, kind of like the last layer that you want to have, just because it's nice kind of like to maybe like throw then something on top, like maybe a knit or so, and then just be like with a t-shirt only. So really love these ones. I definitely recommend you guys to have a couple at handy. As I said, this is maybe something that you already have in your closet, so that is good. But yeah, we'll be linking these down below. Going kind of like a one layer up, I would say that a very important thing to have for the springtime are also like these very light knits. As I said, we will not be wearing anymore like the very heavy knits that we were wearing during the winter time, which is also a bit of a sad part because I love my knits, so I'll definitely be missing them for a while. But I definitely also want to say that like light knits are just as nice and just as stylish. For example, I'm showing here you guys this one from H&M that I got recently. This is from their newest collection, and it has like this very beautiful vibrant blue color, but I also have kind of like the more, let's say, basic ones, you know, that they are also quite light, and this one is for example from Zara, an old one, but they are definitely the ones, you know, they have like still like that knit material, and they are very cozy, they are very comfortable, but they are definitely a bit lighter than the rest. And I would definitely recommend you guys to kind of like have like one of each, like one basic neutral and maybe one that is a bit more vibrant, maybe in a color that suits you. For example, I got like a blue one because I find that the blue really suits my style, but also like me personally. But you can definitely maybe choose or go for a color that you think like, okay, this is my color, and then you can go for it. But yeah, I really love these ones. As I said, like it's very nice now in the springtime to have them, because you can wear, for example, a t-shirt underneath, and then for example a knit, maybe a blazer or a trench coat on top, and you will definitely look like very much put together. And these are also things, for example, that, as I said before, you can take them off and maybe put them on your shoulders in case it gets like too warm. But I will definitely recommend you guys a couple of like light knits. I find for example H&M has also some good ones, but Mango also has a couple of good ones. I can also list a couple options down below in the description box for you guys that you can check them out. But yeah, I really love these options, so I'll also be linking these down below. But yes, the spring is definitely one of my favorite seasons, also for one reason, and that is blazers. I find like blazers to be like in their, I don't know, in their top spot when it comes to the spring and the autumn fashion, just because in winter they get a bit hidden underneath all the layers of coats and scarves and all of this stuff. But I find they get their moment during the springtime and the autumn time, which makes me very happy because I'm a big fan of blazers. I have a nice collection of them. But I would definitely recommend you guys, in case you don't have any, and if you're thinking of getting something, I would definitely recommend you guys to get something a bit more lighter. So not maybe like those thick kind of like blazers that we were also like wearing during the winter time, but maybe something a bit lighter. I say that because, for example, this one from ASOS, which is actually a very old one, this is kind of like a dad, very oversized blazer, but this I've had probably for 3 years now, and I really love it because, especially like as I said, in the spring and beginning of autumn, I tend to wear this a lot, especially like with a knit, for example, underneath, or even with a shirt. But is this one especially so nice because it has like this very light material, and it just feels like nice when you put it on. And I find this also to be a great layering piece, and I would definitely recommend you guys to maybe get something in a very like neutral color, because then you can just put it on top of any kind of like layer that you have underneath. I find that no matter like the colors that you are wearing, like when you are getting like maybe like a kind of like a neutral blazer like this one, you can just style it like very easily. So that's why I would definitely recommend you guys to get something like this. I love this one. As I said, I've worn this so much. But yeah, I will definitely like browse a little bit around, maybe see if ASOS has something similar for you guys. As I said, very old, but I'll try to find something similar. But I know, for example, that H&M also has some very nice neutral options, so I'll also be linking those down below. But yeah, I find that blazers, they have their moment right now, and if you have them in your closet, get them out and start styling them. And if you're maybe looking to get or to buy something new, just go maybe for some neutrals, maybe like a very basic black blazer, maybe like something in a neutral beigey milky color. I find these to be like the best options. And I mean, maybe if you also want something like fun, maybe you can also get something in a more pastel color. I have that as well, and I tend to wear that as well, like especially during like those, I would say, colder spring days or summer days. So yeah, blazers, they are the best. Just invest in something that you really like, because they are definitely worth it and you're gonna wear them a lot. And what would be a spring transitional must-have if the trench coats don't take, you know, their spot? Because I find like trench coats to be just like the best, because I love them so much, and they are so easy to style. They are so stylish. They make you look so much put together, even if you are wearing like, I don't know, a very bad outfit underneath. I find them to be the absolute best. I have here my two trusty favorites. So I have this one, which is a very old one, probably 4 years plus maybe this trench coat is. I got this from Zara a while back, and it has the best material. It has like this very soft material that doesn't feel very stiff, and it has like this very beautiful like lining on the inside that reminds me so much of the Burberry trench coat. So I really love this one. I have worn this extremely much, and it's absolute best. You definitely like look so well dressed when you are having this on. And lately I also got this one from Simple Retro, a brand that I've also collaborated a couple of times, and this trench coat is also so nice. It has this very beautiful like formal beige color, and I like to wear this, for example, when I go to the office as well, just because it looks very chic. And this one also has a very nice material. It has a very like good lining on the inside. It keeps you very warm. But yeah, if you are maybe like looking for what can I wear on top of everything when it comes to the springtime, if I would have to choose, because you can definitely like also go for rather like lighter jackets, which I also really like, and I will show you guys in a bit like two options that I have added to my closet. But I would say that the first option that I would have, and my go-to kind of when I don't have to think much about what I need to wear, is definitely a trench coat. And I know that trench coats, or good trench coats, can be a little bit pricey, but I find that to be like a good investment because, as I said, I have this trench coat for 4+ years, and to be honest, it's in perfect condition, and I don't plan on getting a new one anytime soon, just because I have it and I don't really need one, and it's just the best, you know. So I would definitely like recommend you guys to maybe like spend a little bit more on a trench coat that you know that you will have for a while, and not maybe like in something that is very trend based and that maybe it will go out of style very soon. But yeah, I will definitely also try to find some similar links for you guys and link them in the description box. Also, going back to what I said just before regarding the jackets, as I said, the trench coat is my go-to, but I will definitely also suggest you guys to maybe also go for kind of like a lighter jacket. I have, for example, these two here that I got very lately. This one is from Pull&Bear, and it's one of these like kind of jackets that were very trendy for a while, but this one is definitely a much lighter one. I have another one of these, but that comes in a very thick lining on the inside, and this one is a very light one that you can definitely wear also now for the beginning of spring, and it keeps you like very warm. It has this very beautiful like brown color, which I like because I can style brown colors very easily with my closet. And lately I also got this, I don't know if they are called like military jackets, I don't know how they are called, to be honest, but one of these, you know, that you can that is like a little bit more on the shorter side, and you can definitely also maybe style for more formal events. For example, I am planning to wear this when I go to the office a lot, that's why also I got it. But you know, just keep kind of like two options. Maybe you can get like a trench coat and something a little bit more on the shorter side that is also quite light, that you can wear also now for the springtime, but you can also maybe think that you want to wear that, for example, for the beginning of autumn. So kind of like think a bit like on how many times I can wear this, how much usage I can get out of these things. I'm definitely not the one telling you guys to just go and overspend money, because that's something that I also personally don't like to do, but I like to add stuff that I know that I'm gonna wear a lot, and I find that these two jackets are definitely like a good addition. But yeah, I will also be linking these. I think this one is still available, the one from Pull&Bear probably not, because I got that I think during the sales season in winter, but I'll try to find something similar for you guys that you can also check out. Now, moving on to trousers, I definitely want to suggest you guys to maybe get also a couple of smart trousers, because I find them for the springtime and for the autumn time to be like a great addition. I think I feel like jeans are always like our go-to no matter the season and so on, but definitely when it starts to get a little bit warmer, you tend to also like go towards a bit more like lighter trousers. So these, like for example, smart trousers are like the best. I usually tend to wear them a lot, especially because I also go to the office and I have to wear kind of like more smart clothing, but I also really like them to wear also when I just, I don't know, go out on a weekend or so. Like I feel like much better and much more put together when it comes to like smart trousers. I have here for example this pair from Zara. They are a little bit flared. I find flare to be like a great style that you can have at the moment. I also got recently a pair from H&M, which are also like great. They have like this straight-legged and I love straight-legged trousers, straight-legged jeans, whatever it is. Like for the moment, my two favorite styles are definitely the flared ones and the straight-legged, which has historically been my style. So I would definitely recommend you guys to definitely get something in this style, just because, you know, it feels nice now in spring to also just wear something a little bit lighter other than just normal jeans. Although I love jeans as well and I wear them a lot, especially when I don't want to think twice about what I want to wear. But smart trousers are a great addition, and there are some very great affordable options out there, and I will link a couple for you guys down below. And when it comes to shoe wear, I want to share with you guys my newest obsession, which are Mary Janes. I love them. I love that they are having their moment right now, because I've always found them to be very cute and very Frenchy and very elegant. So I got this pair from Zara and I wore them for an evening out, and they were absolutely comfortable. Cannot say good enough words for them, and I love them. They come in this like black laminated color. I really love them, to be honest. They are so elegant. I also plan to wear them, for example, for the office with a pair of tights. I find them to be like super elegant, and I find that now for the spring season they are gonna be like a great addition. They're definitely a little bit more trend based. I don't know how long they will be with us, but I definitely want to point out that, I mean, these have been a style that has been worn for a very long time. I just feel that right now they are kind of like booming everywhere, so I don't think that they will go out of style, but it's definitely not going to be as trendy. But that's just something that you should not really care about. You should just maybe get something that suits your style as well, and this is something that suits my style personally. And if maybe you are looking for something that is a bit more kind of like closed and a little bit more, let's say, not kind of like in the shape of a sling bag, I can also recommend you guys these very beautiful heeled loafers. I got these from Vagabond, and I think that's how you pronounce the name of the brand, and they are my absolute favorite. I am obsessed with them already. They have this very beautiful kind of like brownish reddish type of leather color, which is perfect. They are leather, and you know, they are definitely a little bit pricey, but I want to say to you guys that if you are looking to get a pair of shoes, you might want to maybe like spend a little bit more, and you know that you're gonna have them for a very long time. And I know that these are gonna last a long time, and they are also the softest shoes that you will ever find. I mean, I have other ones in this shape, and to be honest, the reason why I went and bought new ones is because the other ones are so uncomfortable, so I decided to get a pair of new ones, and these I don't know, I love them. I am completely in love, and these are also something that you can style so easily now for the springtime, also with a pair of tights, for example, underneath. You would just look like super elegant, super nice. So we'll also be linking these shoes down below. Yeah guys, these were my spring essentials. As I said, I only chose kind of like the most basic things that you want to have in your closet. I, as I said, also added a couple of things to my closet that I thought would be like a great addition now for the springtime. So I'm definitely happy with my wardrobe at the moment. But yeah, if you are maybe like looking for something or what to add or so, I hope that this video kind of like serves as an inspiration to you as well. As I said, I will be linking a couple of things in the description box down below, a couple of items that are maybe still available on the website, and maybe also some dupes or similar ones that you can also check out. But yeah, I really hope that you like this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you again next week with another video. Bye!